Hello friends, my name is Ali PADRON. Welcome here to my home. Today, you know what it's about. Amazon was a go-to place for me for my wedding. As somebody that values her time, money, convenience, the return policy, Amazon is where I found a lot of good gems, and I hope to share that with you. Hope that you might like some of the things I have here. If you are a bride-to-be or suspicious that you will be one soon, congratulations. Here, cheers to you. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I got is this boutonniere. It came in a pack of 6, so my husband, all his groomsmen wore this guy. It has a white flower and it kind of looks like baby's breath around the flower. I will show you. The only thing that this boutonniere did not come with was the wrap. So I bought separate fabric to wrap around the stem of the boutonniere so it matched our wedding colors. And that's actually another item in this list that I'll go over in a bit. But yeah, these did the job. They're fake, obviously. And for photos or taking pictures, I think they looked really great. And nobody's going up to a groomsman's chest and smelling the flowers. So no one will know if they're real or not, but I think they're really pretty. We got them in the white color, and yeah, they worked really well. I like these a lot. This came in a pack of 6. There's several different sellers that you can get this type of fake boutonniere from on Amazon, and they're usually around $20 to $30. I will have these ones in particular and everything else linked down below. Next up, we're going to me for attire. So I'm giving you a 2-for-1 special. These are the things that I wore underneath my wedding dress, and not a garter because that's too uncomfortable. I actually did a video on all the things I did not do for my wedding. So again, to save time and money and energy, there's so many things that I didn't do that traditional brides might do. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check it out. I'll have it linked up here and linked down below. But this I did wear underneath my wedding dress. So I have Spanx, and you know, this is my first pair of Spanx, I think. They really did the job. They're stretchy, they're nude. Look at that stretch. I like them, and I wear these every day underneath my dresses. They're very comfortable. Don't give me camel toe or anything like that. So those are the Spanx. And then I also wore nippies underneath my dress, because with most wedding dresses, there's usually some sort of like open back, or the sleeves are like spaghetti strap or strapless or really thin. So finding the right bra or something to wear underneath is important. But because I'm more of a small chested girl, there's not too much going on up here. But I do have a little something. I don't want all my wedding guests to know if I'm cold. So I wore these guys. They have these plastic things that you put the nippy on, but I lost one, so I just put both on the one. I've had these for several months now. I don't think it's been a year, but over 6 months. And I used to get these type of silicone like nipple covers in bulk. Not a big bulk, but like a pack of 6, and they're some Chinese brand, and they made my boobs itch. So it was worth it to invest in a higher quality product, and these do not make my girls itch at all. They're reusable, washable. I just put them under a bit of soap, rub them together, and then let them air dry, and then these are solid. Waving them around like chicken cutlets, but I really do like these. They're double the price of what my bulk like 6-pack used to be. I think I could get a 6-pack of these in cheap quality for $12–13, and these are more like $25 to $30, which I know, but with the amount of uses that I've got with them and the fact that they are good material and they don't cause a reaction, to me it's worth it. Okay, on to the next. My husband got his vest from Amazon, and I don't know too much about vests, not really a connoisseur, but the material is really nice, I think. This is the brand. It has an adjustable little string in the back where you can pull in the back part, and then it has 5 buttons in the front. I'll come a little closer so you can see the material. The inside almost feels like waterproof material, and it's very smooth. And then the outside, standard suit material, I would assume. It is actually really soft. And oh, would you take a look at that? It has pockets. I don't know if that's typical for suits, but this one has 2 pockets, one on each side. My hubby looked fantastic in this, so we recommend this one. Additionally, we also got his shirt from Amazon, and we were thinking rent a suit, buy a suit. We decided to buy because it's good for a man to have 1 suit in his closet, I would say, and like at least 1 dress shirt. So we got this dress shirt from Amazon. A lot of men's dress shirts are kind of itchy, I realized, and for men, their priority for comfort in clothes, I think, tends to be a lot higher than women. So it was important to my husband that he was comfortable in his wedding shirt. And this material or this type of shirt may not be for everybody because it does have a slight sheen to it. Very slight, you can't tell. This shirt does come in different colors, and the other colors have more of a sheen, I would say. But the white one is not that bad. I don't think you can really tell. So I'll come up and show you. I feel like it's really bright, but hopefully you can kind of tell. I'm not even sure what this material is, but I will look that up for you and put that on the screen right here. And yeah. It's like a solid white button up, but the material is just so comfortable and kind of like smooth. It's not itchy at all, so my husband really liked it. We got 3 more shirts, 3 more white shirts I think from here, and also a black shirt. But again, the material is not for everybody, but if your husband or fiance or man just really is into comfort, then this shirt is very comfortable. Alrighty friends, the next category I'm going to cover is random. They didn't really fit together in a category, so here we are. I got these glass dispensers from Amazon, and they have a stainless steel spout that disassembles so you can wash the spout individually. Also, there's an ice... What is this called? An ice container? An ice tube? Essentially, you put the ice in it, and then there's holes, and it melts into the drink and keeps it cool. So, yeah, there's that. I believe this is 2 gallons. So it carried a good amount of juice. We actually put boba in here. Not like the actual boba toppings, but boba drinks that we got from Tasty. So this was a hit, and actually a friend at the wedding is getting married, and so he wanted these, and I sold 3 of them to him. So I got 4 in total. I kept 1 because it's just a good investment for parties and just to have a drink dispenser. But the friend bought the other 3 off of me, so it was a really good purchase, I'd say. And I just love glass drinkware. If you know me, like my favorite water bottle is glass. It just tastes so much better, and I think it's cleaner, more antimicrobial, antibacterial. So yeah, it's got this lid, kind of looks aluminum-like, but it's cute. It could be rustic, I would say. But yes, the spout works so that you flip it to the front and then it pours out, and then to turn it off, you just take it on over. So really easy operation, no leakage, very important, no leaking for this guy. All right, next. I always forget to wear my wedding bands in my videos. Oopsie. I have them. I'm still married. Haha. If you haven't seen my Moissanite video yet, check that out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm plugging myself way too much. I'm just starting. I'm trying to make it, guys. All right, I'm bringing back the boutonniere because it has the fabric on it. But another thing that I got from Amazon that I really like were these 3 different colored fabrics. And we used it to wrap the bouquets, wrap the boutonnieres, and they were the colors of my wedding, which was terracotta, like an off pink, cream. So yeah, this one was my husband's one, and he had this like really light cream pink wrapped around it, and then some of the other guys had the terracotta shade, some had the in the middle pink shade, and it worked out really well. We just hot glue gunned the wrap around the bouquet or the boutonniere, and solid. 15 bucks well spent. I can unwrap it for you guys if you want to see. Oh, they glue gunned this well. They glue gunned this in like sections. All right, the reveal. So this is the wrap that the boutonniere came with. It kind of looks like just string around green plastic. So we put this little fabric guy over it. The last thing I have in this random category for you is a silk pillowcase. So not the pillow itself, but the pillowcase. And I'll actually take it out for you. But these pillowcases were gifts to all my bridesmaids, and then Tristan and I used them as well. Here we go. All right, so yeah, it just looks like this. It's silk, it's soft. A lot of silk pillowcases are 19 M-O-M-M-E, momme. The higher the number, the higher quality, higher grade of silk it is. So these ones are 22, and usually the ones on Amazon you'll see are 19. So I just figured this was a higher quality silk pillowcase, and I hope all my bridesmaids like them and use them. Silk has a lot of benefits. It's just, oh shoot, Ariel doesn't like silk. Sorry, Ariel. But silk does have a lot of benefits for you. It's good for your skin, it's good for your hair. So other than Ariel, I hope the rest of them like it. And yeah, very comfortable to sleep on for us. Now for the last category, which is disposable items that I got. Every bride has to make a decision for a lot of things in the wedding. Do you want to rent it, buy it, or get it disposable? Which is buying it, I guess. But for example, tablecloths are one of those things. We rented the tablecloths for the guest tables just because they'd be sitting at it, nicer quality. But for the food tables, I was like, that's gonna get dirty anyway. Might as well just get something you can wrap up and throw out. So I actually bought 3 different table cover sets from Amazon so I could test them out and just feel the quality and see which one was the thickest. The results are in. It's this one. I think it's by Exquisite is what it says. And it came with 12 of these individually packaged tablecloths, and they worked out well. It's a white tablecloth, but I did my research. There are many tablecloths you can get at a similar price point in a similar quantity. So I was like, let's buy 3, see which one's the thickest and go with it. And here you guys go. This is the one. Next thing I'm really glad we purchased in disposable wear was the utensils and the napkins. And it came wrapped all together in a box like this. I think the box came in, it comes in different quantities. This one was a 50 piece maybe, and I think it comes in like 30 piece as well. But they're really cute because they're bamboo and they're wrapped in this white higher quality napkin, and then they have a little piece of thread on them that wraps them up all together. So these were just so easy to put down on the plates on the table setting. And yeah, I will open this one up for you. So just pull the string there. It opens up. The napkin is a 10 out of 10. It's large, it's high quality, it's white. It almost feels linen-like. So, nice big napkin here. With the utensils, I gotta be honest, they're not the easiest to eat with, if I'm being real. Like the fork, does not have pokey edges. So it's not the best to poke into food. This knife will probably do the trick. We had Korean fried chicken, so it's pretty easy to just eat with your fingers and your hands. But these do the job. It's a fork and a knife and a spoon, and it looks like a fork and a knife and a spoon. But I'd rate these maybe an 8 out of 10 for what they're worth. I know a lot of bamboo utensils are kind of like this, but they're sturdy enough, like they're not easily bendable or breakable. So yeah, like it would take a good amount of strength to break this. So I think this is a solid knife, and then the spoon did the job as a spoon. I think my major complaint is with the fork because the ends aren't pokey. They're just kind of flat, but it did the job. So for a one-time event, I was very grateful to just have something easily able to be placed. I know a lot of people can DIY their utensils too and do like their own wraps and napkins. I just didn't want to put in the time to do that. So the fact that these are already pre-wrapped, I was like, sold. All right, my friends, the very last thing, and I don't have any more of them, unfortunately, but we had disposable plastic plates for our wedding, and they were in a square shape, so they came with the dinner plates and the dessert plates, and that was really nice because they matched. And it was just a simple white plate. It looked elegant. It was a thick material. I did really like them, and I had extras that I used to host when we were at home. So yeah, and I got them in used packages as well. So generally, you got to be careful when buying used from Amazon, but for the plate situation, it was like we had 100 guests. And you want to have a couple extras, right? But the plate packages only came in sets of 30. So 90 wouldn't have been enough, but 120 would have been well over. So I got 120, which would be 4 packs of the 30, but I got them used. So it was an extra like $10 off roughly from the standard price. And it came with a few broken plates, which is what I expected. But I could lose a few broken plates because I only had 100 guests. So that's how I kind of worked around getting a little bit of a better deal when it came to the plates. And they're used in a way like people haven't eaten off of them. They've just been opened. There's some that are broken. So this was a case where buying used from Amazon actually worked out really well in our favor. And they were thick. They were sturdy. They had like a little gloss on them. So they were some nice looking plates. And I recommend getting disposable plates or, what's it called? Bowls. What's the general term? I don't know. But plates, bowls, if you're using any of that kind of dishware, disposable, because if you don't, then you might have to wash the dishes, and that's not fun. So disposable all the way for the things that we were eating off of. Okay, besties, that is it for my Amazon favorites. A couple things that I didn't like. I'll give you some bonus material. I didn't like the veil, and I got it from Amazon. It was a last-minute decision as well. I was thinking, nah, I don't need a veil. I'm a simple bride, no veil. But I was like, it does make it seem kind of bridal, so I got it, but it was really hard to get any wrinkles out of it, and the clip kept falling out of my hair, like all the time throughout the photo shoot. During the wedding, I was just over it, so I took it out. It was really cheap. It had good reviews, but it didn't do it for me. So the veil is not something I would have recommended buying from Amazon, or at least that specific one. And then I also did quite a few DIYs, and I had friends that helped me with the DIYs, and I got these oil-based Sharpie markers from Amazon, and first of all, they were very confusing and hard to use, but that could have been on me for user error, because my friend actually did end up using them. One of the markers ran out of ink, and she was doing 2 signs, like she wasn't, and they were small, they were like this big, wood signs. And one of the markers ran out of ink. So yeah, that was also another fail or flop. But other than that, I also bought a lot of things from IKEA. not a lot of things, but a couple things from IKEA that were more decor related. So if that sounds interesting to you, please let me know. And thank you so much for coming over. I hope it was helpful. Feel free to leave in the comments down below any things that you DIY'd for your wedding or anything you bought on Amazon, or yeah, just any feedback. I'm really new to YouTube, so I would really appreciate it if you liked, comment, and subscribed, but no pressure to. Thanks for coming over, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye!